It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets this up to the 42.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Fire down these two, fire down these two.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Divine Diablo there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Man in motion is Brown. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Throwing now, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Here's Ritter to throw on the first play. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Man in motion here is Tucker. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Vegas.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
That's to the first tight end taken back in April. It's Brock Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 12. And the Las Vegas first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, a run with White. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Third down, 3 to go. On 3rd down, it's White. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. That one is good. And the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Patrick to throw. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Come back! Marshall!
Now, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelce. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. 15. Attack! Attack! Attack!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He is in. I'd Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
DJ Turner now to bring it back. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw, Ritter. He runs with it. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
19 yards. First down, Raiders.
So after one, 7-3 is our... Now Ritter on first down. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Raiders.
Off the fake, here's Ritter. That'll be caught right side by the rookie wideout. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On second down, it's Ritter. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Man in motion here is Tucker. To the goal line and in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Raiders. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
3rd down and 9. Mahomes back. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Yellow.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Chiefs first down. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will get into the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll run over center with White. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Ritter. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, And it'll set up a third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
From the gun on third down, here's Ritter. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down. Throwing is Ritter.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. They go play action now. Ritter hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain, and fourth down's coming up.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yellow. Come back.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8. To throw is Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice play there by Xavier Worthy, and I'm a defensive coordinator around the league, and I'm thinking to myself, Mike, how do I stop this Chiefs offense? How do I stop Mahomes and Kelsey? Well, they just add a wide receiver that has the fastest 40-yard dash time in the history.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll throw on first down with Ritter. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. That one caught by Tucker. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On second down, Ritter. And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing now, Mahomes. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Raiders are out in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's who the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Ritter. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On the give, it's White. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Third and 6. Ritter. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be 4th down.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow.
Man in motion is Brown. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Toward the boundary. Rice bringing it in. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Yellow.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Divine Diablo there to make the play. They'll run right side with Pacheco. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
On 1st down, right back to White. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Slot receiver headed right. Now Ritter to throw on second down. He's got room at the 30. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
A give, and here's White. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Another run here with White. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll go again with White. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Now Ritter. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Here's Ritter. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Is it time to turn to the running game to get in? 3rd and goal coming up. To throw is Ritter. He's got his big tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Here's Ritter to throw. That'll be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Buy down these two. Hey, 43, 15. Where's that?
Here's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of the Raiders has got it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it'll be third down. Back to throw. Ritter. That's complete to Watkins. 17 yards that time for number 17.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Putting the tight end in motion. On second down, it's Ritter. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will... Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll run with White. Powering forward. He's in. Zamir White. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Chiefs pick over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. No chance at all. He'll go down.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out. They're going to hold up here in pass protection.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And now it's 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball, as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. On 1st down, it's White. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Ritter. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Raider 1st down. Shotgun snap and a give to White. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Man in motion here is Tucker. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. Here's a run. And he will score. Zamir White, touchdown Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 33 yards. First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to try it here again. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Right on these two, right on these two. Hey, 15.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Yellow! Hey, rip list!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got the first down and more than that. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Mahomes now to throw again. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs cut into the lead a little bit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. Here's White, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Throwing is Ritter. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They send the tight end in motion. The give to White. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. This will be returnable from his own 15. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Yellow.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll check that down to Pacheco. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
15.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
And And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They fought till the end, but still will come up short. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a four vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they